Not too hot, just a beautiful sunny day. Okay, so we're going to start off with really focusing in on our feet. And because we're focused in on the feet, I'm going to grab my handy foam roller. I don't have anything else to hold on to. So just in case I need it for a little tiny bit of balance, it's right here and I can use it. If you have a chair or anything to hold on to or the wall near you, that might be a helpful tool. But grab your small ball and place that between your ankles today and give it a nice firm squeeze. Good. As you're squeezing the ball, you're feeling like you're pulling the energy up through the inside line of your legs. You're feeling the big toes on the floor, and you're pulling the pelvic floor muscles in and up, and you're firing your glutes. So the ball has some serious firing power. Then I just want you to start with a little bit of a lift of the heel and lower, and it's just nice and easy. We lift up and we lower down. We're going to do that about 10 times, finding the feet, getting grounded today on this beautiful August 13th, which is my grandson's 3rd birthday. Yay! Anyone else here having a birthday today? August 13th is a happy time. I think it's a Leo. I think it's the lion. Good, so just keep feeling that you're focused in on your feet, noticing how important your feet are. Have you ever been pregnant? Do you remember, if you were pregnant at some time in your life, how much you admired your feet for holding that big belly and for all of that work that they had to do every day? Didn't you give yourself lots of foot massages or make your partner do the same for you? Yes, I really appreciated my feet when I was pregnant. And now I still appreciate my feet because they take me hiking and biking and kayaking and stand-up paddleboarding and for all the fun activities in my life. Okay, so now let's stay lifted. Use something to hold on to if you want to, and just kind of keep lifted and notice what fires in your feet, your ankles, your calves. And then we're going to go down and up much quicker, down and up, ba-bum, ba-bum. So we're kind of dropping down, dropping down. The accent is down and down and down. And this is for the bone, bone health. Good, now here's our pattern. We lift all the way up, we bend the knees, we drop the heels, and then we stand tall. And again, lift, bend, heels drop, stand tall. It's lift, bend, drop, and tall. There goes my roller. Good. I guess I got a balance today. Up, bend, heels, stand tall, lift, bend, heels, stand tall, keep going. Good, now this we do on the reformer, so you're lying down, but this work is so good standing because we're building all these muscles for the feet and ankles. I love it. We try to do this one, once every 3rd class or so? Yeah, today we're going to take it a little bit more intensely though, because we like to do that. And last one here, good, that was 10. We're going to reverse. So we go up, bend, heels drop, stand tall, up, bend, heels down, tall, up, bend the knees, drop the heels, stand tall. Good, 8 more. Find your own flow. Good, now are you noticing that balancing, there's a little bit of balance there? Would it be more helpful if you had something next to you? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe working on balance today is exactly what you need. Evidently, that's exactly what I need. Good. So trusting the universe that we find what we need. Good. And then be happy when we get it. Good. A couple more. And up, bend, heels, tall, up, bend, heels, tall. Last one. Okay, good. Now we're going to remove the ball. You can set that aside. And we're gonna do our second set with the feet in a different position. Bring the feet for me to a V shape, or Pilates V. Squeeze the heels, squeeze the inner knees, and then again, even though you don't have the helpful ball, you're finding the inner line of the body. Same exact positioning with the feet. We lift up, bend the knees, drop the heels, stand tall. Keep going. Up, bend, heels, tall. Up, bend, heels, tall. Good. Now, as you're doing this, you're using some different muscles in your feet, ankles, calves, and thighs. Maybe it's easier for you. Maybe it's a little bit trickier. Can you keep your heels together? Can you keep breathing? Up, bend, drop, tall. Good. Find your flow, and then just a couple more. Up, bend, drop, tall, and up, bend, drop, and tall. Reversing. Bend, heels, tall, drop, bend, heels lift, all the way up, drop, bend, heels, up, drop, bend, heels, up, drop. For me, this particular one, the second set with the external rotation, is a little tiny bit easier than the parallel foot position. Is it for you, or is it a little harder? Noticing your own experience. Good. And see if you can do two more. Good. Bend, heels, all the way up, heels lower down. Okay, we are doing some footwork today. Yes, this last one is internal rotation. Can you move into internal rotation? It's like a strange kind of a pigeon-toed foot position. Toes are pointed inward. The heel, the ankle joint is turned inward. The knees are facing toward each other, and then most importantly, the hips. They're moving toward each other. So just kind of find that for a minute. And because this is such a weird positioning, check it out. It's a small bend and a small straighten. You'll probably make a smaller movement on this one, and always an option to turn in less. If there's any weird tweakiness on your knees, that's not a good thing for knees. So then you could make it a little bit less intense. So just kind of trying to find that for a second. And then here we go. We're going to see if we can lift, bend, drop down, stand tall, lift, bend the knees, drop the heels, stand tall. Oh yes, lift, bend, drop, stand tall, and lift. Bend, drop the heels, stand tall. Try to stay in the internal rotation for the whole cycle. Lift, bend, heels drop, stand tall. We're strengthening the feet and ankles in every position. Good, and lift, bend, heels drop, stand tall, lift, bend, heels drop, stand tall, and lift, bend, heels drop, stand tall. Let's reverse to finish. This is our last part. We bend, lift the heels, all the way up, and then down. Good. Bend, heels lift, all the way up, and then down. Try to make it a nice flow. Heels up and down, and bend, heels up and down, and bend. Lift the heels all the way up and down, and bend. Lift, up and down, and bend. Lift, up and down. Last two, bend, lift, up and down. Last one, lift, up and down. Good job. Shake out your feet. When was the last time you did that much footwork? This is good, good, good stuff. Nice. Okay, moving on to a little bit of leg work, a little teeny bit of arm work, and then we'll finish up with our standing routine. So my legs are now wide in a nice wide second position, and I'm going to bend my knees, take my knees behind me, so I'm really activating through these inner thighs. And I want to pause here for just a second and fire my belly muscles. I'm feeling like I'm pulling everything inward and together, like I have a little volcano in my core. And then from this position, I'm going to take my arms and just wrap them around a lovely gift that I'm giving to you all. It's a round gift, a bushel of apples, I think. And from here, we go down and we go up. So these are very slow pliés. Down and up. Good, I'm holding my bushel of apples. My back muscles are firing. My posture is like perfect. If I had a posture teacher walking by, like a ballet teacher, they would be like, yes, good job. Good, now we're gonna keep doing these slow pliés. You are happy and welcome to imagine a live pianist playing in the corner. And you have piano music as you're going down and up. And then the key to this plie series is to find a place where it's like a rubber band down and like a rubber band up. There's no place that's stopping. It's no place really for even pausing. It's like a continuous movement down and up. Good, are you feeling your knees in a helpful way? Helpful meaning they're not tweaky, but you feel them working. That would be good. Good, don't forget your apples, your bushel of apples. Okay, this last one, we go down. Press those thighs to the wall behind you, so you're trying to widen. And then from here, we're just going to lift the heels and lower the heels. And this is very soft, as if the floor has turned into velvet. We're lifting off the velvet, and then we're pressing down into the velvet. It's very soft, very controlled, like there's no pause, there's no hurry, and there might be a live pianist playing right next to you. Kind of like Nordstrom. No, kind of like a live classical musical concert. Good, keep going. Lift and lower and lift. Now for me, yeah, this is foot and ankle work a little bit, but it's much more about my thighs and my knees. I feel it a little bit in my hips. Can you feel now how the hips are connected to the knee joint that's connected to the ankle joint? Yes, you can. Okay, last one. Stay with your heels lifted if possible. We're going to go down an inch and up an inch, down an inch and up an inch, down an inch and up an inch. Good for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12 more. 11, we can do this, yes, and 8 more, and 7 more. My feet, I feel my feet. I feel my feet move under the earth. What is that Carole King song? Good, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Last one, heels down, stand all the way up. Bring your feet in and just jog it out for a second. Okay, people, that was great. I want you to stand normally, but in a parallel foot position. Notice for just a second, after we've spent 15 minutes on footwork, kind of how that feels in your feet. For me, my feet feel very alive. They feel like they're very different than when I started the class. And I feel like I've brought the energy up from my feet all the way up to my thighs. So now we're gonna move up from the core to the arms. So one more little section of standing, grab your TheraBand. Yeah. Hopefully everyone has a TheraBand.